Fights.
Fights.
Nobody drinks
Nobody
too
drinks
much.
too much.
Nobody even raises their voice.
Welcome
The
back
place
to
is owned
This
by an
Police,
elderly
by the way.
gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here.
Yeah. Right, guys, so we're going to continue from where we left off. Hunky dory. Go to work. We'll get there. Ready?
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You miss your wife. We'll get there, guys. Right. Purdy didn't come into work today. Oh, Purdy. Purdy. You get a promotion. Well done to Kochi. If that's how you say your name. Go to map. No songs today. Right. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's gone out last week. I will remember. So, yeah, we're coming back to it. Again. Now, I thought I'd wear an appropriate t-shirt for today. Now, because with the police, basically, if you chat shit, you're going to get banged up. So, bit of Jamie Vardy there. Brilliant. If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Proceed. Nice one. Right, that one. Destruction of a property. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards! Thieves! Bloodsuckers!" Oh dear. Okay. Okay, right, I was meant to click on that first then. To investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigators on the case. You can assign additional detectives to any case who will look under the lead investigator's subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. Homicide Ghetto. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Wow. So that's got Mole and the burrito. Cool, right, you. That's quite a serious case we got there, but it's an elderly man, so we'll just send you. Can't send everyone. It doesn't work like that. Okay. I'm on my way, happiness and misery and pain. Next crime. Yes, suburb. Carjacking. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicle list. Ooh. You can have Asano and Price. Try and level them two up a bit. Especially Price. Price is going to get her ass sacked. Investigation has started. Cool, right. Detective interviewed witness, collected evidence from the scene and are pursuing the investigation and expect results. Okay, cool. Right, what do I do? So, drunk witness, Eric Graham. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserves. He's been causing trouble for a long time and he recently been causing a lot of cursing and carrying on. I don't remember the car and the neighbourhood was quiet. I never heard shots. The police these days don't do anything. I almost died myself. Went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay. Cool. Offender escaped, officer unharmed. Yancey! Viral black cops. Oh, no! A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promised to kill all the black doctors, firemen and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers. Even some citizens are supporting them. You'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tension. Wow. That's kind of heavy, guys. I didn't think this game would be kind of like that. You've only been working 4 days and you failed once. I don't know. Oh, right. Suburb. The driver is nowhere to see. Wait a safe distance for the driver to appear. Interfere and potential wish to search the car. Search the car. Offender escapes. Officers dead. Civilian killed. Wow. Bollocks. Okay. Wow. Sorry. Suspicious individual. Desire Park. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has been taking several photographs of them. Where's the SWAT team? Can't have that. You and Austin, have fun. Please. What? What am I doing? What are you? I don't want to fire Stovall. I don't want to fire anyone. Oh, fire. Too old. Too old. I'll fire who I can. But alright. Don't shift them on now. B. Welcome to B. Welcome to B. I'll try not to get you killed, but there's no promises. I'm on my way, and happiness and misery, the pain. Police station. Report suspicious individual. How we doing? Offenders caught. Officers unharmed. Kudos there. Right, Mr. Boyd. I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club for the first exhibition. I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I teach your man a few tricks, something that'll help him out on the streets. Cool, right. Yancey. Go, sunshine. Do us proud. Represent the police! Better represent the police, otherwise you're fired with everyone else. Jobs. Good job to all. What are we doing? Reports. Homicide. Your detective present phrase, different versions of what might have happened appeared at the crime scene. Okay. Open investigation. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction. If they don't know how to look at the case materials, the more professional the detective work the investigation, the better their instincts are. Okay, right. To get your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at this crime scene, using the frames you think likely. Sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in, if you add it all up, sequence fails, you'll probably get turned into the wrong story. Okay, right. So we know that someone went to the someone nearly went to that. So if we do that, that, and that. Did I get it right?
311A in progress.
Kevin's throat bar. Bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips and catfight broke out on stage. We'll send 2 lady officers. So, you know, we don't get anything. So the men don't. I don't know. A bartender's reported on fires broken out between patrons and the bar's bouncer. The man apparently drunk had climbed on stage when a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. SWAT team. Austin! Good luck, Austin! Oh. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap a couple of times, but it was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of the points very well. But it was alright. He even showed a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little bit and pulled him back. Think I could take the day off. Oh. So 2 people are dead. One's broke his back.
Looks like we have a situation here.
On stage, our 2 strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly to waste a handle situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. I bet they are. Draw your servo weapon seems a bit much. They're not going to listen to you really if they're having a full-on punch-up, and shutting the music off and turning the lights up it'll make it a bit awkward, I guess. But you know, if you're properly going out, draw your service weapon. The strippers continue to oblivious to the police presence. Ask the bartender for a bucket called one, throw it onto the combatants. Watch strippers go out and down the first on stage and try to separate them. Offender escaped, officers unharmed. How did they escape? They're probably wearing high heels, next to nothing, so I doubt they're probably going to run very fast. I'm probably going to get proven wrong now, aren't I, in the section below. Well, you've let me down, Kochi, and Tsubaki. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Are we done? 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 Are we done?
311A complete.
Oh yeah, fight. How'd you do? Offender escaped, nationally officer unharmed. Austin, please shame yourself. End the day. Just end it. That was poor. Checkpoint. Day 5. Officers Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with racists. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Wow.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
He's got a gun!
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
So, I have to pick it now, but do I agree to help Kendrick or refuse to help him? It's not my problem, to some extent. I don't want to get involved with the Mafia. Are we really that sort of person? Fine.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Right, guys. So we're helping the Mafia apparently now. There was a fire at my daughter's school where my little girl was seriously burned. She's in intensive care. Yes, yes you can. Right, guys. Right, we are going to leave that one there for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you smash that like button. That'll absolutely be amazing, and it really does help the channel. And subscribe if you want to, guys, if you're enjoying it. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.